It's Monday, February 23rd, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines. At least 2 people are dead and 10 wounded after an explosion struck Ukraine's second-largest city on Sunday. One protester and a policeman were killed during one of several rallies held to mark 1 year since Parliament voted to oust former President Viktor Yanukovych. The Interior Ministry said the 4 people arrested in connection to the attack had been trained and armed in Russia. The former president of the Maldives has been detained. On Sunday, police took Mohammed Nasheed into custody over his order to arrest a senior judge in January 2012. He stepped down a month later following public protests and what he described as a coup. The ex-leader was initially accused of abuse of power, but the state prosecutor dropped the charges last week. They have been reintroduced under the country's anti-terror laws. The arrest warrant allegedly listed Nasheed as a flight risk. His detention has stirred concern that trouble might be brewing again on the small island nation. Men clad in miniskirts gathered in Istanbul's Taksim Square on Saturday to denounce the recent murder of a young college student. 2 weeks ago, 20-year-old Ozgecan Aslan was traveling home in the southeastern province of Mersin when her bus driver reportedly tried to rape her. When she responded with pepper spray, the men beat and stabbed her to death. Her body was found in a riverbed days later. Rights groups say violence against women has risen in Turkey over the last year. Aslan's killing has led to an outpouring of anger on the streets and online. Thousands of Libyans rallied in the eastern city of Benghazi on Friday following attacks by the Islamic State. At least 42 people were killed in 3 car bombings in the town of Qubba. The militants claim the suicide attacks were in retaliation for Egyptian airstrikes on the group's strongholds in Derna. Egypt ordered military action against the Islamic State after a video appeared to show the beheadings of 21 Coptic Christian Egyptians on a Libyan beach. The protesters condemned the violence and called on the international community to intervene. Check out the VICE News YouTube channel for more original reporting and documentaries from around the world.
If the people that make the regulations would just come out and walk a mile in our shoes and see what we're dealing with and understand that they wouldn't want it in their backyard. Sure, you have to dispose of the coal ash somewhere, but let's do it right.